Hey guys, this is Madman Mars 2000 with your TNA Sacrifice 2009 pay-per-view results. First up, the pre-show. Backstage, Lauren interviewed Dr. Stevie and Daphne. Dr. Stevie says Abyss will take a huge step forward in his recovery, and he said Taylor Wilde will take a huge step back. The Amazing Red defeated Kiyoshi via pinfall. The finish saw Amazing Red pin Kiyoshi after Kiyoshi missed a moonsault. Lauren interviewed Kevin Nash. Nash said Samoa Joe is hot, but this isn't over until it's over. Nash then went on to call himself a violent dude from Detroit. Now on to the Sacrifice pay-per-view itself. It opens with a 6-man tag team match. Lethal Consequences and Eric Young defeated the Motor City Machine Guns and Sheik Abdul Bashir via pinfall. Finish saw Jay Lethal hit a sunset flip from the apron to the inside of the ring on Bashir. Bashir grabbed the ropes so Lethal couldn't complete the move. However, the referee kicked Bashir's arms off the ropes, allowing Lethal to complete the sunset flip and score the pinfall victory for his team. After the match, Lethal Consequences celebrated the victory, while Eric Young did not look happy at the outcome of the match. TNA Knockouts Monsters Ball match. Taylor Wilde defeated Daphne, who had Abyss and Dr. Stevie in her corner via pinfall. Finish saw Taylor Wilde pin Daphne after she dropped her face first onto a trash can to score the pinfall victory. After the match, a bunch of chaos ensued between Taylor Wilde, Daphne, Lauren, Abyss, and Dr. Stevie, which led to Abyss chokeslamming Dr. Stevie onto a pile of thumbtacks in the ring. Backstage, JB interviewed Jeff Jarrett. Jarrett said he couldn't afford to make any mistakes tonight. He said he will take the World Heavyweight Championship away from Mick Foley. TNA X Division Championship match. Daniels vs. Suicide was ruled a draw, so Suicide retains the X Division Championship. At one point in the match, Daniels did defeat Suicide via pinfall to become the new X Division Champion after the Motor City Machine Guns interfered. Sabin distracted the referee on the outside while Shelley hit a face breaker on Suicide on the inside of the ring to allow Daniels to score the pinfall victory. However, after Daniels saw the replay, he realized how he won the match and ordered that the match be restarted, as he did not want to win the match that way. He told the ref to give them at least 5 more minutes, and the ref and Suicide agreed to this. And the match was restarted with a 5-minute overtime period. Neither man was able to score a fall in the 5 minutes given to them, so the match was ruled a draw, and Suicide retains the X Division Championship. After the match, Daniels hands Suicide the X title, and they both shake hands. Backstage, Kurt Angle is getting ready for the main event. TNA Knockouts Championship match. Angelina Love defeated Awesome Kong via pinfall to retain the Knockouts Championship. Finish saw Angelina Love go to the outside of the ring and grab a bottle of hairspray and go back into the ring. Raisha Saeed then got up on the apron and tried to take the hairspray bottle away from Angelina Love. Awesome Kong then charged at Angelina Love, who moved out of the way, which made Kong inadvertently knock Saeed off the apron into the ring floor. When Kong turned back around, Angelina Love sprayed her in the eyes with the hairspray and rolled her up to get the pinfall victory and retain the Knockouts Championship. After the match, Awesome Kong nailed 2 implant busters on Angelina Love. Backstage, Sting was interviewed by Jeremy Borash, and Jeremy Borash said Sting is putting up more tonight by placing his career on the line. Sting said he doesn't plan on ending his career tonight, as he is not finished yet. He said it's showtime. Samoa Joe defeated Kevin Nash via submission. The finish saw Kevin Nash tap out to the Coquina Clutch. After the match, Samoa Joe pummels a battered and bloody Kevin Nash until TNA security is able to get him to leave the ring. Scott Steiner then came out to check on Kevin Nash, who was down in the ring. Backstage, Lauren interviews Team 3D. Devon thanked TNA for featuring tag team wrestling, as the best tag team division is in TNA. Brother Ray put over Beer Money as a great tag team and said that the British Invasion has gotten their attention now. Ray says he hopes Beer Money kicks their British asses. Team 3D Tag Team Invitational Tournament Finals. Beer Money defeated the British Invasion via pinfall to win the tournament. Team 3D are guest commentators alongside Mike Tenay and Don West for this match. At one point in the match, Doug Williams brought in the Feast or Fired case that the Invasion stole from the LAX earlier. However, Robert Roode was able to take the briefcase away from him. Finish saw James Storm hit the last call super kick to the back of Williams' head, which set him up to get smashed in the face with the Feast or Fired case by Robert Roode, who then pinned Williams to score the pinfall victory for beer money. After the match, Team 3D come into the ring and congratulate beer money, who have now won $100,000, a trophy, and a future shot at the Tag Team Championships. It was then announced that the trophy celebration will take place next Thursday on Impact. Backstage, JB interviewed Kurt Angle with his security standing beside him. Angle said that he is the Godfather and he is in control. He said after tonight he will be in control of TNA. He said he'll win the TNA title for a 5th time tonight. I Quit match for the TNA Legends Championship. AJ Styles defeated Booker T to retain the Legends Championship. Finish saw AJ Styles lock on a flying armbar submission on Booker T after Booker almost accidentally knocked Sharmell off the ring apron. Booker T refused to quit. However, the match was stopped after Jenna Maraska ran down to the ring and threw in a white towel, giving AJ Styles a victory, and he retains the Legends Championship. Jenna and Sharmell argue after the match. In his office, Jeremy Borash interviews Mick Foley. Foley is sitting down looking at the TNA World title. Foley said everyone is sacrificing tonight. He said he'd love to have Jarrett's voting shares and be the head of the Mafia or end Sting's career, but he will do whatever it takes to hold on to the TNA World title tonight. Next, the main event of TNA Sacrifice 2009, the 4-way Ultimate Sacrifice match. It's Mick Foley versus Jeff Jarrett versus Sting versus Kurt Angle. If Mick Foley is defeated tonight, he loses the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. If Kurt Angle is defeated, he gives up his status as the Godfather of the Main Event Mafia. If Sting is defeated, his career is over. And if Jeff Jarrett is defeated, he gives up his TNA stock shares. Sting defeated Mick Foley, Kurt Angle, and Jeff Jarrett via pinfall after he pinned Kurt Angle. So Sting's career is saved and he is now the Godfather of the Main Event Mafia. At one point in the match, a chair was placed in the middle of the ring by Jeff Jarrett. Finish saw Jeff Jarrett hit an off-the-top rope stroke onto Kurt Angle, whose head smacked against the steel chair as he landed. Sting then snuck in and got the cover on a fallen Kurt Angle to score the pinfall victory and become the new leader of the Main Event Mafia while saving his career in the process. After the match, Jeff Jarrett can't believe it as Sting gets to his feet. Mick Foley is smiling as he grabs the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, as Mick Foley retained the TNA World Heavyweight Championship as he was not the man pinned in the match. So again, he retains the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. He then crawls up the ramp. Kurt Angle is starting to recover as he realizes what has just happened. Jarrett walks over to the back as Mick Foley clutches the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Those were your TNA Sacrifice 2009 pay-per-view results. I'm Madman Mars 2000.